Hello, everybody. Welcome to WCW episode 36. I am Swarls. We just finished the Great American Bash last week. We finally got to it. And it was a heck of a show. Heck of a show. We had Big Van Vader win the WCW title via referee stoppage to win the belt in our main event. Dustin defeated Rick Rude to retain the U.S. title. Steve Austin won the feud ender with Brian Pillman in a last man standing match, which was very good. Kurt Hennig has won the television title for Ricky Steamboat. Stan and Dusty had it says street fight, but we all know in our hearts it was a bunkhouse match. Dirty Dan Severn beat Ron Simmons. Arn went to a double DQ with Larry Z. The Steiners retained the tags. Bam Bam beat Tully in a shockingly good match. And then, pre-show stuff happened. So, it is now time to get ready for our next event. Our next event is Beach Blast, which is in, let's see, week 3 July. So it's pretty soon because it's already week 4 June. And then I believe between these two Havocs, I believe we have 2 clashes. I think there is one in August, and I think there is one in October right before Halloween Havoc. Because I'm not going to go through all of these dormant ones again, because I did it off camera and it took a long time. But I'm pretty sure we're going to have 2 clashes between. So plenty of stuff to book before Havoc, but Havoc is our next pay-per-view, and that's a bit of a gap. That's July to October. So can we stretch the Warrior Vader match that long? Time will tell. Check the pop off of Austin and Dustin, sure. Woo! Woo, boy. Steve's over. Steve is over, brother. Yeah, winning that feud against Pillman was huge for him. He gained almost 10 points of pop from that match. That's crazy. Way more popular than Dustin at this point. And what about Brian Pillman? Brian Pillman is still the same. His pop did not go down. It went down slightly. It went down 3 or 4 points because he was crazy over. Alright, well, let's get the notepad out. Let's do this. I have started the Beach Blast card, but I hit a wall, so let's see what you guys come up with here. So Beach Blast 93, I've already talked about it. I want the main event to be Sting and Warrior taking on Vader and Simmons. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's a good way to transition the title feud from Vader-Sting to Vader-Warrior while still keeping Sting involved. Sting and Warrior, it's a callback to their old tag team. Also, Sting could carry the match in case Warrior sucks. So there's a lot of reasons why this is a mandatory main event. We have to do this match. Terry Funk, Cactus Jack. Terry Funk is here in 16 days, I think, something like that. So we're not going to have a lot of time to build the match for Beach Blast, but honestly, one hot angle I think is all you need to set it up. I think we might do a thing where Cactus Jack, Cactus Jack shows up during Terry's debut, and he's like, "Oh, Terry Funk, you were my hero growing up. I always looked up to you." And then Terry's going to be like, "Oh, that's great, Cactus." And then he's going to attack him and be like, "You're a 2-bit Terry Funk wannabe. I'll kick your ass, you son of a bitch." Dustin and Austin for the U.S. title. I mean, Austin just won that big feud. Dustin's U.S. champion. That just makes sense to me. Arn and Larry Z must continue. We will do some kind of gimmick match. Yes, reading ahead here. We're going to turn Eddie face. So I think we turn Liger heel, right? That makes sense. Because it's, as mentioned, it's the only 2 over juniors we have. Why not go back to it, but flip this time? So we're going to do Steamboat and Eddie, and then we're going to do Hennig. Hennig is going to turn Liger heel. We're probably just going to call him Evil Liger because it's WCW in 1993. We're probably not going to call him Kishin Liger. But, that's the plan. And the rest of the card, I don't know. I don't know what to do with Brian Pillman. He is very over. And I don't... he lost the Austin feud. He could wrestle Stan, but that's kind of weird. We've done tag titles with Pillman like several times though. Like that's how the Austin feud started, and him and fucking Sean Waltman went for the tag titles like way back at the beginning of the series. So I don't really want to do that again. We also have Severn hanging out. I guess we could do Severn Pillman. Also, Regal was kind of cycled out last pay-per-view. And Bam Bam, although Bam Bam and Tully was alright. I would maybe like to get Regal into something. But yeah, I would say the big ones are Pillman and the tag titles. Because I got nothing. I got nothing on the tag titles. Nothing. Steiners have just beaten like every heel tag team. Pillman, Severn, Regal, Stan. I mean, those are both kind of weird. So here's the thing. Does Stan want to put people over is the question. I don't know that he does, but he's 43, right? So, like, I wouldn't mind having Stan lose a feud to either Regal or Pillman. I mean, Regal probably needs it more. Yeah, because, like, Pillman is crazy over. Although I think Pillman would have weird matches with Stan Hansen, although I don't know how much that matters. Just going through here to see if there's anyone I've just completely forgotten about. That's gonna hit me and I'm gonna be like, oh, this is the feud we should do. Also, Rick Rude he just lost the U.S. title. He does, and he's weirdly a babyface right now, which is kind of weird. I kind of like Rude and Regal. I think that's fun. Okay, so Stan has been going for the U.S. title. Or he had kind of been feuding like Dustin and Dustin. So maybe we just have like Stan involved in this match. Do like a Stan run-in or something. And then we could build up like or maybe we just have the feud be like Stan and Austin are fighting the American Nightmares. So then maybe we do like then can we do Sabu and Stan Hansen as a pay-per-view match? I'm sure we can. Also, I'm sure I've done it on television. You know what? They haven't had a singles match. I'll allow it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do like at most 2 more matches. We still have Tully. We still have Bam Bam. I mean, we could do Dangerous Alliance goes for the tag team titles. I feel like we have done Steiners versus Dangerous Alliance for the tag titles like 50 fucking times. You know what I mean? Like, it does not spark joy in me to book Tully and Pillman or Tully and Mike Awesome versus the Steiners. I yawn just thinking about it. What if Steiners turn heel? What if the Steiners turn heel? That's an interesting question. I mean, they could take on Too Cold and Barry Windham, which is we could get like a Bam Bam team. Oh, they could take on Severn and like Bob Backlund. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Okay, okay. I think we start that as a face-face feud, which is gonna suck, and then during that we turn one of them. Also, while we're here, let's definitely yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna do Steiner's versus Bob. Backlund. Let's just put Backlund and Severn. Backlund and Severn. Tag titles. 8. We'll do it when he changes, if I remember, maybe. Don't want to do it yet. That feels like we're really telegraphing it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we could do one more. I mean, we could just run Tully Bam Bam back. Is there anyone I'm, like, super forgetting? Oh, fucking Pillman. Fuck. Alright, let's do Dangerous Alliance, which would be Pillman, Tully, and Awesome. First Bam Bam, and of course his friends. His friends Too Cold and Barry Windham? His friends Johnny B. Bad? His friends Too Cold and Barry Windham. What a match that is. Well, that is the tentative Beach Blast card. Card subject to change and all that. We have several weeks of television, so we might, you know, things might change. Someone might get hurt. Someone might just suck and we change our mind. We'll see. Alright, that's going to be notepad time for now. Where are we at? Okay. 27 days. Also, let me double check that, because I'm pretty sure Warrior... Yeah, 7 days. He's almost here. And Terry is, yeah, 16. So, Warrior, we are definitely going to book Warrior this stream, and we might book Terry this stream. We'll see. Turtle with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Turtle. It just now hit me that we have Turtle Marlowe and Toxic Turtley Top. I didn't, all this. It just now hit me like there's 2 people named Turtle. I can't just say Turtle. John, no, I forgot we're signing John Tenta. You stay away from him. Damn, didn't think about that for our plans at all. Oh, John Tenta could be Bam Bam's friend. That's cool. Oh, we gotta bring him in. Most say Toxic. All right. I mean, I thought maybe you didn't want to be called Toxic. You know, it's kind of got a bad vibe these days, but we'll go with Toxic. What's WF offering him? 57 grand. 15 grand signing bonus. He's being okay. One of the two. No. What are they giving him that we're not? 35% merch cut. No, that's what we're giving him. Oh, 10% bonus. That's probably what he wants. Sure, man. I'm gonna drop you down to 60K, though. Oh, god damn it. Alright, fine. Alright. Yes. John and Bam Bam. We'll see. Maybe we'll come up with something better than that, but we probably won't. Nick, how's that Knicks game going? Was it halftime or something? Winning at the half, nice. If y'all want an AEW stream on Thursday, we have to root for the Knicks to finish up this series tonight. Otherwise, Game 6 is on Thursday. So, if y'all tonight, we are all Knicks fans, I guess. Oh no! Paul Levesque got whiplash. Oh, my freaking neck. Dynamite Kid is not evolving and out of shape. Well, it is 1993, so that seems true. Psychosis and Taka are a team in SMW now. Very funny that we made SMW our developmental and now we gave them this talent. Like, here you go, Jim Cornette. Have fun booking Psychosis and Taka Michinoku. I'm sure he's thrilled. Alright. Let's run somewhere fun. Haven't been to a couple places since April. Northwest and New England. How many people are we going to draw? A lot less. We're way more popular in the Northwest than New England. Sure, man. Let's lower this a little bit. We're only going to draw 12K here. What's up, Zodiac? Glad you enjoyed the death matches. I have still not gone to a deathmatch show. I'm not against the idea. It just, I don't know. They never run by me. Ooh, we could go to Alaska. Well, we're going to the Taco Bell Arena. We don't have to look any further into this. We might run every show from the Taco Bell Arena from now on, to be honest. Where even is this? Boise State. Great. What up, Boise? Alright, let's book. Now, the funny thing is, I have set up the Beach Blast card. I have not thought at all about how I'm going to do any of this. Have I been to more death matches than you, Swarley? I mean, if you've been to any, then yes. Correct. And then which your death matches are legal in my province. I don't know. I mean, I don't see a lot of deathmatch shows down here in Florida, so I assume it's not cool, but I don't know. Alright, let's, first of all, let's turn this music down a smidge. Sonic's gonna get me too amped up. Yeah, well, how many King of Trios have you been to, Nick? Alright, listen, some of us just go to different things. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I did go to that show that was like Chikara versus Big Japan. I don't know if there was a death match on there, but there might have been. I don't think they did light tubes. I wanted them to. I don't think they did. Well, here's the thing about GCW. GCW is running Tampa, like, next weekend. There's no death matches because they're running, like, the Egyptian Shriners Club. They're not going to let them do a death match. They can't. They wouldn't do that to the Egyptian Shriners. All right, let's let's run the show. Let's do a big angle. with Big Van Vader, Teddy Long, and Ron Simmons. Basically, they're gonna come out, they're gonna celebrate. Let's send Bischoff out there in the ring, like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome your new WCW champion, Big Van Vader, and they're gonna come out and celebrate. And then they're gonna talk about Vader, he's the world champion, he deserved it, he fully just earned that victory, etc., etc. And then Eric Bischoff on the mic is gonna be like, well, there's a little bit of controversy about the referee's decision to stop the match. Some people are saying that the match should have been stopped and that Sting's the real champion. And then they're going to be like, what did you say, Eric Bischoff? What did you say? Who's saying that? Is it you? And then, you know what? Before they can kill Eric Bischoff, let's send Sting out there. Sting is going to save Eric Bischoff from his certain doom, which is unfortunate. He should let Vader bomb him. Vader is new champ. Bischoff. Sting save. Oh, right. Because I put Sting on screen. Alright, there he is. The legality of pro wrestling death matches in Nova Scotia isn't explicitly detailed. I'm just going to say... I mean, how much wrestling is there in Nova Scotia to begin with? So you're probably not going to risk it by running death matches, right? All right, let's give Steve Austin a win. This looks like a job for the gentleman Chris Adams. Got like 10 minutes. Steve is going to win. Then we're going to do an angle afterwards with, I guess probably not Eric Bischoff. Who else do we have that's an announcer that would come out and interview somebody? I mean, we got... Oh, Jim Ross. Hey, old Stone Cold, it's your old pal Jim Ross. That's a big victory. What do you plan to go forward here in WCW? And then Steve's going to be like, got that big win over that snake, Brian Pillman. I finally settled things. We finally squashed the beef. I was the last man standing. And now that I've got that behind me, now that I've got 2 good knees... It's time for old Stone Cold to win some... Oh, excuse me. Who is Stone Cold? It's time for old Stunning Steve to win some gold in WCW. I've been the TV champion. It's time for me to move on up and become the United States champion. We should probably do storylines while I'm thinking about it. Ultimo. Oh, Ultimo was already in this feud. I probably should have just made it Ultimo. But who wants evil Ultimo? That's no fun. Ultimo, you're out. Sorry, brother. Liger, you're in. Arn and Larry is still going. Dustin, Dusty, Rick Rude, Stan Hansen. I would say... Well, we're kind of keeping this going. Let's just add... Dustin, Dusty... Let's just add Steve Austin and Sabu to this. Great. Severn and Simmons is done. Steiners and Billionaires is done. Vader and Sting is, it's kind of still going. Yeah, I would probably just keep it. It's got crazy heat too, so let's just add the fucking Ultimate Warrior to it. You know what? Let's add Ron Simmons too. Why not? I'm sure we'll do him in a singles match versus somebody. Let's see. Rick Rude and Steve Regal. We're gonna have to start that somehow. I mean, it's really right in the names. This man is Rude, and this man is Regal. They could never get along. Oh, Rick Rude's in it? What is he in? What's Rick Rude in? Oh, Rick Rude is... Why is Rick Rude in this? Rick Rude, get out of here. Also, people can be in more than one storyline at a time. That's what Cody's AEW run was all about. Yeah, Chris Daniels probably exists in this universe. There's probably a very funny picture of him with hair we could go look at if someone reminds me. Oh, we should... oh, we did add Sabu to that. Yeah, we're good. Steiners versus Backlund and Severin. I guess we'll start that as a storyline. Well, that's another one where it's like, what are we... What exactly are we doing with that one? We'll see. Name cannot be blank, sure. That won't bite me. That won't bite me in the future when I'm looking like, where's the tag title feud and can't find it. Dangerous Line. Do I have that one going somehow? No. Let's just add Dangerous Alliance versus Bam Bam. So we'll do Tully, Brian Pillman, Mike Awesome. Let's put Bam Bam Bigelow in there. And then his friends are not entirely decided, so, you know, maybe we'll change. All right, tag team match. Speak of the devil, we got to get Dan and Bob some wins here. So let's do Dan Severn, Bob Backlund, beating some guys. Oh, this is a job for Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong if I've ever seen it. This is another 10-minute match. Let's give Dan the win. Bada bing, bada boom. Terry Funk is not going to be here for a little bit, so maybe let's just heat Cactus up. A lot of things just being heated up here this week. Cactus Jack versus the Barbarian. Have I done this? I have, and it was good. So, you know what? We're just gonna do it again. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I made it a wild brawl last time. We're gonna do that again. Cactus is gonna win. And then we are going to do... Let me see. How many... Hey, Eddie, how many, 7 segments. Oh, we can do the turn. We can do the turn, brother. So let's do it. Let's have... We'll do Jim Ross again. Eric's off for the night. He pissed his pants when Vader tried to attack him, so we sent him home. Jim Ross talking to Kurt Hennig. What was the... Actually, before I do that, what was the fucking angle? It was just... I did a fucking no handshake angle, right? Is that what I did? Kurt celebrates. Eddie comes out and yells at him. Okay, I think Kurt cheated. Because why else would Eddie come out and yell at him? So let's do Angle. Let's do Jim Ross talking to Kurt Hennig. And, you know, same thing. Like, Kurt Hennig, new TV champion. You know, a Great American Bash this weekend. You know, great contest with Ricky Steamboat, but controversial ending. And then Kurt's going to be like, I don't think so, Jim. I think it was a a flawless ending. I think it was a flawless ending. I think it went exactly to plan. I don't know what everyone's talking about. And then Eddie Guerrero is going to come up. And he's going to be like, hey, man, you cheated. Everybody saw. I know a thing or two about cheating. And I saw you cheat out there against Ricky Steamboat. I don't know why you're coming out here trying to lie to everybody, saying that you won fair and square. I mean, I cheated all the time. I tell people I cheat, all right? I'm not afraid to tell someone I cheated. You drive me crazy with this whole you didn't see what happened thing. Everyone saw it. You all saw it, right, fans? Yeah. You know, that we get a cheater chant going, like, cheater, cheater. And then Hennig's going to give him, like, a very pointed warning. Like, you listen here, Guerrero. You don't have anything to do with me and Steamboat in the television title. You're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. And if I was you, I'd watch it. That's no physicality here. Just good old getting the crowd to call a guy a cheater. I guess Ricky should be talked about. We are going to need a storyline match. And I think the only one that really even makes sense is going to have to be something with Larry Z and Arn. So, let's do... Did we do Arn and Beautiful Bobby? I don't think we did. That seems... they teamed a lot. But no, to answer my question, we did not do Arn and Beautiful Bobby as a singles match. So I'm going to give them 12 minutes. I'm going to put Larry Z on commentary. And I'm going to give them storytelling. Arn is going to win. Let's make it tainted. And then afterwards, Larry Z is going to get up from the commentary table and get in Arn's face, and there's going to have like a pull apart. Give that like 3 minutes. Oh man, what's the main event of the show? Right now it's like Cactus Jack and the Barbarian, which isn't like terrible, but it's not anything of note either. Bam Bam just beat Tully. Well, that's continuing. All right, so here's what we're going to do there. That's going to be a good old backstage attack. Bam Bam Bigelow is about to get interviewed by Jim Ross. And then he is jumped by the Dangerous Alliance of Pillman and Mike Awesome and Tully, and Paulie is there. This is another like 3-minute segment. So we did Rude and Dustin at the pay-per-view. Ted DiBiase's around. Okay, okay. Let me cook. I can make this work. Main event. 3v3. Rick Rude teaming with Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner to take on Dustin. Ted DiBiase and the Diamond Stud. Wait, no. Steve Regal needs to be in this match. How can we fuck this up further? Why would Regal be teaming with Dustin Rhodes? Let me put on my thinking cap here. Let's do... Can we expand this further? I mean, Saraya's been declining since like 2015 or whatever. It's been some time. I mean, I guess the British guys also hate the Steiners. They weren't the last ones. We have Chris Adams losing to Steve Austin, but we could just change that. That's fine. We're gonna put these guys in a 6-man. We're gonna do open, and we are gonna try to have Steve Regal get a tainted win over Rick Rude as like the jump start of their feud. Okay, that brings us to 93 minutes. Oh boy. All right. That took a long time. Steve Austin, you are not wrestling Chris Adams anymore. You are now wrestling I mean, Ted's really been... We linked Ted to the Diamond Stud, and that really went poorly for him. Steve Austin and Raven, sure. Why not? We'll make it open. Is Discord down? I don't know. Alright, that's our main. We're gonna just open with the Vader thing. What is our opening contest? Steve Austin versus Raven, sure. So Steve Austin has title. Yeah, Diamond Stud did get quite a bit more over, but I don't know. We'll see. Beautiful Boy versus Arn. Pull apart. Promo. Cactus versus Barbarian. Oh, this is like Match City at the end of the card. All right. This goes here. This goes here. All right, that's the show. I don't know what this is gonna get. This is kind of like a starting over show, you know. We've got this promo should do well. I don't know if we have any. I don't know if we have a 100 segment though, so I'm gonna say like an 83 or 4. I don't think this is our strongest output here. 98, close enough. We got to see Eric Bischoff almost piss his pants. That's got to be points for something. Steve Austin Reigns got a 76. I'll take that. I normally do match angle. I mean, I try to split up match angle, but whether there's one or two, I don't really care. One is plenty. 91 for Jim Ross, Stone Cold. You know what? Now that Steve is like really over these like we should. Well, no, we did let him cook here. I was gonna say we should let him cook, but we did let him cook, and he got a 91. So he's still not getting the hundreds, but he's getting there. He's getting there. Beautiful Bobby and Arn got a 78. I will take that. Then him and Larry Z fought. Sure. Lack of psychology. You know what? I had them go 10. They should have gone 8. That's on me. That's on me. I should have had them go 8 minutes. I hope it doesn't say that in the Cactus and Terry match. I will be very upset. I will be mad if we get that in the Cactus and Terry match. And then Bam Bam got attacked. This got a 63. That's fine. 86. I mean, we let Eddie talk unscripted here, so he really could have tanked this for us, but he did not. I appreciate that. Ooh, only an 80 on this main event. Okay. I guess Adams kind of brought it down. Probably just the lack of a hot storyline, really. That would be my guess. Hey, all these guys are baby faces. Oh, yeah, that technically start. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was correct about that. I mean, 83 is exactly what I said this would get, so can't be mad about it. 89 for Regal. Yeah, man. This is the most unflattering picture of a wrestler you could possibly find. What does this person have against Hayato Nanjo? What did he do to them? People in WCW are really upset about Bob Backlund selling. We get this email like once a week. Oh shit! You guys want Kabuki? Yeah, Kabuki is a little over. He's only 44. I thought he was going to be older. Kabuki is one of those wrestlers that is just like always been old. As far as I'm, to me anyway. Like even when I was a kid, I was like, oh, great Kabuki. He's fucking old. Ooh, Sabu won the FMW Independent World Junior Heavyweight title. Good for him. Considering how over Sabu is now, we should probably give him an exclusive written, but I also want to let him keep working in FMW. I don't know. I don't know if WWF is going to take a guy like Sabu. I think we're fine. But if he does sign there, I will be mad. Alright. Oh, we're in Louisiana this week. Okay, sure. Why not? What are these two up to? Did not pick up her tab at the bar. Now she's got to buy drinks for everybody. Great. Perfect. Alright, B-Show. We got to start teasing that Liger turn. Which means for now, we will, let's bring a fucking developmental guy in. Candido is probably perfect for this. I'm sure I've done Liger and Candido like several times, but it's been a while. He's been in developmental. It's fine. Jushin, Chris Candido. Can we do high spots? Does Candido? No, Candido's not really a high spots guy. We're just going to give them like 10 minutes open. And Liger will get annoyed with his jobber opponent and start working board heel as the match goes on. Telling stories. Is Alexander woman? No, I know you mean like woman, the WCW wrestler, but it sounds like that sounded like a K-Man sentence. Is Alexander woman? How much have I done this match? Only twice before, and they were both in 1992. It's fine. All right. Let's. Steiners are just gonna cut a promo. This is just generic ass babyface. We're the tag team champions. We're open to all comers. You know, we don't care what company they come from, but they're America, Japan, Mexico. Good guy, bad guy. We'll wrestle anybody. We're baby faces over here. Oh, Stan didn't show up on the last show at all. Stan should cut a promo. This is basically just Stan Hansen. You know, I took out Dusty at the Great American Bash, but I'm not done with the American Nightmares, etc. If this was IRL, Steiners would be staler than dirt. How dare you? Just because we put the tag titles on them and never have any ideas for them, and they just beat the Challenger of the Month all the time, doesn't mean they would. How could you? They did have the one good feud with the Blondes, but yeah, they. Other than that, every pay-per-view is just me going, "Oh, who can wrestle the Steiners? Fuck. Oh, fuck." Oh, Jesus. Oh, Sting should cut a promo. Sting has a big surprise for Vader and Simmons. Can we talk about Ultimate Warrior? No, we can't. Okay. Although maybe if I do all, can we talk about Ultimate Warrior? No, still no. Okay, so legally he probably can't say the words Ultimate Warrior, but so we're gonna get like as close to the line with as possible. Just Sting being like, "I've got the ultimate backup behind me. I dare you on Saturday night, Vader and Simmons. I dare you to come after me." Man, if we had Mean Gene, this would be a great time for him to plug the hotline. Fans, a former world's champion is coming to WCW. You want to find out who that is? Make sure you dial 1-900-909-9900. What are we calling Warrior? We're calling him the Ultimate Warrior. He won that court case. I mean, I don't know if he had the name in '93. I think when he actually left WWF, in like 91 or 92 or whatever the fuck. I think he was just going by like Warrior. I think it was just Warrior on like with the few appearances he would make. But then eventually he did win that case to be Ultimate Warrior, because when he shows up in WCW in 98, he's Ultimate Warrior. Long story short, we're just gonna call him Ultimate Warrior. I think that's he's got lawyers, I guess. I don't know. The Eric hotline. Eric doesn't have the fucking grind to do that kind of hotline. Anyway, Sabu's got a big match with Stan Hansen, so let's heat up Sabu. Sabu and Norman Smiley. A match that could have happened in our 2003 ROH save. They have wrestled each other in 2 Battle Royals, and that's it. Alright, cool. So who's gonna win? Is there anyone else we really need to... I think we could just... His real name is... Okay, he changed his name to Warrior. That's what it was. I knew there was some kind of legal shenanigans going on there with that. We would probably have to call him Warrior in 1993. That's probably the best we could do. But again, I'm just going to call him Ultimate Warrior. I think it's fine. That's what he used his entire career. Too Cold and Barry Windham. I wouldn't mind seeing them have a match. They've kind of just been hanging out recently. The problem with them is they've like beaten all the heel tag teams that don't matter. Though I suppose we could bring people in. Bro, listen, we are not signing the Renegade. I need you guys to stop with that. Why would we sign the fucking dollar store version, but we have the real one? Who's local? Oh, we're in the Southeast. It's all the same fucking people. Hey, Billy Gunn's here. We know what we have to do. We know what we have to do. Barry Windham and Too Cold. Taking on Mike Barton and Billy Gunn, baby! Smoking guns. Smoking guns. You know, we'll give him 8 minutes. Let's see what happens. Too Cold's gonna win. WCW World Champ. You get out of here. I can't believe we signed Billy Gunn and Ryan just appears. That's crazy. 50 minutes. We got like 5 more minutes. We can go either way. Probably be better. Oh, was Daniels there? Like on Local Workers? Oh, he is. Oh, I was right. There's a funny picture of him with hair. 0. I mean, that's fine. Hey man, you want to wrestle Ultimo Dragon? Ultimo, you're recognizable, right? Yeah. You know what? His aerial might be good, but it's probably not. So we're just going to go 6 minutes. Oh, fuck. We're just going to go 6 minutes and have Ultimo win. I don't know if I trust 18-year-old Christopher Daniels to have a high spots match. What a show. Main event. Oh my god, what's the... Oh no. I booked all squash matches. The main event is Sting teasing a big surprise. And then I guess the semi-main is Sabu and Norman Smiley, because those are two people that kind of are regulars. Steiners. Stand the American Nightmares. Oh, we booked too many matches, but that's fine. We do. I don't think we want to. Oh God, let's open with the Liger match. I changed my mind. That'll do. I'm thinking the Stan promo might lift this to like a 68 or 9, but otherwise, oh, this thing is gonna get 100. No, this will get like a 71. It's gonna be stupid. Is Warriors debut promo gonna be 27 minutes? No. He never cut promos that long. They were all like 90 seconds. I mean, maybe he talked for 27 minutes and they cut it down. They were usually backstage. 68 on that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Liger pulled out the fucking shooting star press here in the Avron B. Fogelman Arena. God bless him. Spectacular new high spot. Yes, it's called the Shooting Star Press. It is new and spectacular in 1993. I agree with you, Nick Bockwinkel. This got a 50. Daniels was not good, but we're probably still going to sign him because it's Chris Daniels and send him to developmental. But, yeah, he's not ready. Yeah, 94. Thank you, Stan. Need that. It's got a 57. Oh, Barton and Billy didn't get the tag bonus. If they got the tag bonus, I might have signed Billy Gunn. But they didn't, so shame. His debut WCW promo was 27 minutes? Jesus Christ. Hey, Dwayne Johnson, you're doing your 4-part What Killed WCW documentary? I got your answer. It's right, 27-minute Ultimate Warrior promo. That's what killed WCW. We got 81 on the signers. That's kind of always what they get on a promo. That's fine. Sabu and Norman got a 69. Nice. All right, Sting. Big surprise. Big surprise. The ultimate surprise. This Saturday on Saturday night. You're not going to want to miss it. Call your friends and family. Tell them about the ultimate surprise. You won't want to miss it, folks. 76. In no world do we deserve a 76 for this show. I mean, normally when we book these B shows, I give them something. This was truly a B show. This is guy beats jobber. Guy beats jobber. Tag team beats jobber tag team. Guy beats like unpushed guy. That I gave these people nothing, and they loved it. I mean, Chris Daniels is bad, like, now. In the year of our Lord 2024, I don't really want to see Chris Daniels. But yeah, no, Chris Daniels was good for like 25 years. Had a great run. Let's go send him to developmental. I'm in the wrong place. There he is. Hello, Chris. Exclusive written. Yeah. Sure. 6,000. That's fine. Any other new guys? Oh, yeah. We should probably check that. What's Y2J doing? He's on our roster. He's in the band. The chat's favorite gimmick that was going to take off and be huge. Where do we go in? News. That we want to do search year 1993. New workers. Alright, what we got? Most of these seem like fake people, although now we're getting to the reals. What's Mr. Chris Benoit? I don't know. I'm sure he's doing something. Looks like a lot of luchadors debuted in 1993. Cybernetico. Homicide debuted in 1993? That's crazy. He's not good. He's 16. I feel like you shouldn't add 16-year-olds to the database, but I don't know. What do I know? Oh, my man with the unflattering photo is here. Not seeing a lot. Oh, Mike Adamle. What a 1-2 combination. Mike Adamle and Gabe Sapolsky back to back. I think we're good here. I don't think we're signing any of these people. Shout out to Chris Daniels though. He's gonna go crazy at SMW. Oh, Charles Robinson, the ref. I mean, I don't. It's fine. I think we're good on refs. Sherry Martel and John Tenta have begun dating. Is this how they're gonna keep Tenta? John, you can't leave Sherry here in the WWF. Listen, we'll sign Sherry too. I'll sign Sherry. I'll sign Sherry. Sherry, you want to wrestle again? Oh no, she's very bad. She's very bad. I was gonna say, if you want to get back in the ring, you could be like the centerpiece of our like women's division, but no, she does not. She does not and should not wrestle. So fair enough. How much contract do you have left? $5 months. All right. Short list. Did you watch The Dark Side of the Ring on Cherry? I don't think so. I don't really watch a lot of Dark Sides of the Ring. The thing about The Dark Side of the Ring is most of the things they cover I have seen 1,000 times. I mean, not literally the show, but you know what I mean. Like, they'll be like, oh, the Montreal Screwjob. And I'm like, I don't care about that anymore. But I do watch them sometimes when it's like a thing I've not heard about for the 100 times. Oh boy, John Tenta and Chris Daniels signing on the same day. 1A and 1B. John, you're coming in as a baby face now, brother. Plans change. Daniels, you can be whatever you want, but you're going to Smoky Mountain. When does he actually show up? Is he gonna be here in time? 22 days. When is the bash? 21 days. He'll be there the day after. Ah, that sucks, man. Well, that's great news for Too Cold and Barry Windham, who are still on the pay-per-view now. I thought it was gonna line up perfect, and we could have him debut as like a mystery partner. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll. Where can I watch those on the internet? Is it on? It's on like Hulu, I think, which I do have. Hulu is one of those services that I've had for years because I have the bundle with Spotify, but I always forget to check it. All right, here we go. Half year awards. Ric Flair, Wrestler of the Year, sure. Company of the Year. Let's go, boys! Dub C Dub. Dub C Dub. Dub C Dub. Tag Team of the Year, the Steiners. I mean, how could they not be? Match of the Year is the Super Brawl 3 match between Sting and Kurt Hennig. Okay. Okay. Show of the Year is WrestleMania 9. Is it? Is it, though? We have to see what that show was, because we've had a lot of really good shows. Young Wrestler of the Year, Dustin Rhodes, of course. Veteran Terry Funk, glad he's come to our side. Female Wrestler, Akira Hokuto, sure. Independent Wrestler of the Year is Silver King. Okay, interesting. Alexandra York, farewell. Warrior. Alexandra York out, Warrior in. What a man. We finished last out of 2 in the USA Battle. Boo. Clash 24 has been revived. Clash 23 is dormant. Alright, let me go check that. Yes, August 3rd. That is our next... That's only a month after the Beach Blast. They're still beating us on these battles. I want to see this WrestleMania 9 got a 96. Okay, yeah, that's show of the year. I mean, I think we've gotten a 94, so we're close, but wow, they had 299s at the top of that card. Warrior beat Macho Man to retain the title. That got a 99. That's nuts. Okay. Okay. This is giving me some hope about this Warrior signing. Jake the Snake and Hulk Hogan defeated Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair. I mean, cool match. I don't know if it's a WrestleMania semi-main, but cool match. Bret Hart beat Terry Funk, and yeah, that was, yeah. Again, glad we signed Terry Funk. Undertaker beat Sergeant Slaughter. Big Boss Man beat Rick Martel. Andre the Giant beat the Mountie. Tatanka and the Mavericks defeated the It Crowd of Ryan Knox, Jerry Saggs, and Haku. Yes, the It Crowd. Hacksaw Jim Duggan beat the Genius. Repo Man beat Nikolai Volk. Undercard not great, but that's the WWF, baby. That's always been the case. What was our top show? It was the Bash, which is that got 94. So we've come close to beating wrestling. That's our new goal. That's our goal for 1993. Match or beat the 96 that WrestleMania 9 got. That's our new goal. Is Silver King a junior? Yes. I believe so. I don't think Silver King's going to be over. He's not over. These stats are not as high as I thought they would be. I mean, they're decent, and he's got good, basics and selling and all that, but I expected some blue up here. What's he been getting in, singles matches? Oh, he's good. Yeah, man. He's only working on a handshake deal? Let's bring him in. If we really want to, we could send him to SMW, but I don't think we need to, really. He's, almost there. This man looks mad as hell. Okay, I can't imagine their offer is like anything close to ours, but let's check. Oh, they want to give him 82 grand a month. Oh. All right, Silver King. Enjoy. Yeah, no, we're not. That's crazy. What's how old is he in Mexico? You know what? I didn't check that. I should. Oh yeah, he's very popular there. That checks out. Glad we got you paid, brother. Enjoy. Oh, they don't. Well, they're bankrupt. Oh, that's why everything's gone. Okay, house show, Great Lakes. Sure. Can we buy out UW? I mean, you guys want to buy out every promote. Why would we buy out UWA? What would that gain us? We probably could buy them out. They don't have the money to offer him 80 grand a month. They got negative 250. I'll wait for him to go out of business. Listen, at negative 250, they're going to go out soon. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait for it to happen. Then we'll pick the bones. Do they have a television deal in Mexico? Whatever. Profile, and then... I mean, I know I have TV. I'm... Oh, 52MX on a late night slot. U2 America on an early... U2 America might... Actually, I don't... Is that a decent thing? I don't know that it is. We could get Mexican television out of it, I guess. I don't know if we want that. Couldn't hurt. Amway Arena. You know what? Let's go to the south. Let's go Amway Arena because we're debuting Warrior tonight. Let's go home. Let's get a big pop. Let's just start. Sting's gonna come out. Just put him out there. Let's put him out there, Bischoff. He's gonna be like, Sting, we heard you had a big surprise. What's going on? And then, before he can really even answer, we're gonna have Big Van Vader and Ron Simmons in the ring, be like, he's bluffing. He ain't got no surprise. And they're going to attack Sting. And then the Ultimate Warrior is gonna run out. What do we rate him on? Right now, I'm just gonna do fighting, but I feel like we should maybe do overness. He's super over. So let's do like overness. Let's do like a 2-3 minute. 3 minutes. 3 minutes is probably too long to just do overness. So I'm going to go 2 minutes. Actually, I don't know, chat. Is 3 minutes too long for just overness? Yes, I'm gonna rate him on overness. Yes, yes, I've decided that that's a good thing to rate him on, for sure. All right, that's the real main event of the show. I gotta do something to get Stan and Austin on the same side. Oh, you know what? We had Bam Bam get attacked by those guys. Let's do Mike Awesome versus Bam Bam Bigelow. That's fun. This is another match where it's like I had to have done this. Only one time, and it was in 1992. That's fair game. This sounds like an 8-minute wild brawl to me. And we have to put Mike Awesome over. I don't love it, but we have to put Mike Awesome over. We'll do interference from Brian Pillman. Bam Bam is extremely unhappy. All right. New plan. Bam Bam Bigelow is going to win by disqualification when he's attacked by Brian Pillman. How about that? Great. Then afterwards, we will have Brian and Tully and Mike. Then again, Paulie is there. They're going to beat up Bam Bam. And let's send Too Cold and Barry Windham out there to save him. Why not? Fight. Entertainment. Sell. Fight. 3 minutes. Let's do Too Cold and Scorp. Save Bam Bam from DA Beatdown. Alright, let's do... I think we gotta hear from Dustin. It's been a little bit. So let's do Dusty, you know, the squad. Jesse Ventura, Sabu. Raven will appear if there's room. Basically, these guys are going to be cutting a promo. And he's going to, you know, Stan Hansen says he's not done with me. Steve Austin says he's coming after my United States title. Everybody wants a piece of the hottest act in WCW, the American Nightmares and Dusty Rhodes. But it's not that easy. You can't just come after Dustin Rhodes. The Lucha Bros are running a show at the Lucha Underground Temple. That's sick. So I always kind of thought that was a set, but I guess it's actually just a warehouse, right? Anyway, Dustin Rhodes, you know, I'm the hottest act in the company. Stan Hansen wants a shot at my title. Steve Austin wants a shot at my title. How about this? You guys really want a shot at this title. Why don't you prove it? Why don't you two fight each other? The winner gets a shot at my U.S. title. Oh, there's going to be some shenanigans. Did we do that match tonight? We're still a couple weeks away. Let's do it next week. And in case we don't do that... In case we don't do a third episode... Book this next week. Alright, great. Oh, Rick Rude has to cut a promo about Steve Regal. In fact, let's send him out there. This is dangerous, but we're going to have Shivani interviewing Rick Rude, and he's going to be like, that's Steven Regal. He cheated in the 6-man tag last week. Makes me sick. You know, I expected better from him. And then Regal's going to come out and be like, this man, Rick Rude, his surname is Rude. How disgusting. And he's gonna talk about how I made him disgusted. Ugh. It's just gonna be like Steve Regal being an uptight British guy and Rick Rude being annoyed by him. Oh, sorry, this should not be Tony Schiavone. This should be Eric Bischoff with dry pants. Dry those pants. Let's do... we got to do the Eddie face turn. So let's do Ricky Steamboat just having a match. Ricky Steamboat and Richard Morton. What a match. Oh, we did this pretty recently. All right, let's change that one. I mean, this is what we signed Chris Adams for. He's not involved in that feud. 10 minutes. Steamboat's going to win. Make it open so it's a good match. And then afterwards, we are going to have Kurt Hennig attack Ricky Steamboat. Then Eddie. This is our third attack and save angle on the show. All right, well. They're all going to get over. It's fine. This is the big turn. And they're going to shake hands. Let's let Larry Z cook, which is a little scary, but it really should be him cutting this promo. Where, he's going to talk about, I was doing commentary last week for your match with Beautiful Bobby. You cheated, and then you were going to attack him after the match. You're going to injure this man who's been your friend for years, that you've traveled up and down the roads with. I don't know what happened to you, Arn Anderson. You're not the man we've been teaming with all this time. And then Larry is going to challenge Arn to a match at Beach Blast. Larry Z challenges Arn to... Chat, what do we got? What kind of match are these guys doing? Do you care for NXT spoilers? Brother, I mean, I would rather you not put them in the chat because someone watching the video might, but you couldn't spoil me on NXT. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know who any of the wrestlers are in NXT. What's this? You know what? Let's just leave this like this for now. And then here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this. This is how we're going to get our inspiration. We're just going to look at what's around. All around town, barbed wire. They will not let us do that. Boiler Room Brawl does not make sense, but it'd be cool. Strap match. They could do a strap match. Coal Miner's Glove match. We should at some point do a Coal Miner's Glove match because that's funny. But again, not what we're doing here. Dog collar. I don't know if we could do a dog collar, but that'd be crazy. Hell in a Cell, High Risk, Iron Man, Ladder, Last Man Standing, Lucha, Lucky 21. Oh, no, that's not happening. Lumberjack, Monsters Ball, Mud Wrestling. It's a playground match. I was literally just fighting on a playground. Alright, cool. Prison Cell, Scaffold. Scaffold is like a match in this era they might have booked for a blood feud, but I fucking hate Scaffold matches and would never book one in a million years. Street fight, stretcher, submission, tables, Taipei death. Strap match isn't even here. Although dog collar is, which is probably what we would do. We're gonna say a dog collar match and see what happens. I also don't know if TBS will let us do that, or the pay-per-view provider. I should also write that in the thing, because right now I just have gimmick match. Dog collar. Sure. Alright. I once again need a main event for the show. Just modify. Yeah, we've done that before. You know, what's the one? What's the one in AEW? Blood and Guts match, weenie version, so we can run it without getting yelled at. Maybe we should just do the Stan and Steve Austin match this week. Although that's a face-face match, that's probably not going to go great. You know, Ted DiBiase is a major star. We could just get a main event out of him. We could just do fucking, hey folks, here's a Ted DiBiase match, you know? Like, it wouldn't have a storyline. That might not be the end of the world. We could do Ted DiBiase and Cactus Jack. I don't know if Ted DiBiase would job to him, though. And also, I don't know if we want to just put Ted DiBiase in the spot of, like, he's guy that loses now, you know? Like, that's pretty fast for that. We're doing Stan Hansen and Steve Austin. I got nothing else. So we don't have to book this next week. We're doing it right now. Oh, why did this... Okay, this... I'm not rewriting that, so it's fine. Stan Hansen, Steve Austin. I'll give them like 12 minutes. Oh, you know, this might be... Actually, no, because Steve Austin is crazy over now, so it should be fun. Steve is going to win... How can we do this? Alright. Here's the finish I'm laying out in my head. Dustin and Sabu are going to hit the ring to try and do a double disqualification finish. But Steve is going to, like, see Dustin coming and avoid it. So then Stan will get hit by Sabu. Which will then... the ref will miss somehow, and maybe he's looking at Steve or whatever. Basically, they're going to try to attack both of them. They're only going to attack Stan. That's going to lead to Steve getting the victory. So we're going to put this in as interference on Stan by Sabu. And let's do botched interference. Maybe they both hit Stan. Maybe that's how we'll put that in. Botched interference, Dustin Rhodes on Stan Hansen, which kind of doesn't make sense, but it also does. Storytelling. Because, oh boy, are we telling stories with this one. I mean, this is truly a match we are doing for the story, because otherwise we would not do this. It's not a match, you know, that's not like a, hey, this is going to be a good match. Let's give Dan and Bob another win. Keep heating those guys up. They could probably beat Ted and the Diamond Stud, to be honest, but for now, we'll have them keep beating the lower teams, which means Richard Morton and Thomas Rich. That's a 6-minute match. Dan Severn gets the win. We're going to give them a promo afterwards. And by them, I mean Nick Bockwinkel will cut a promo while Bob and Dan stand there, where he's basically going to be like, we heard on Main Event the Steiners are the best tag team in the world, the best wrestlers in the world. They want to take on all comers, all the best talent, all the best teams. Well, you're looking at two of the best wrestlers here in WCW. Dan Severn, the amateur standout, Bob Backlund, the former world's heavyweight champion, you know, that kind of stuff. Answer the Steiner's Open Challenge. Alright, we need... Oh, we're like low on matches for once. So, I mean, that should be easy. Alright, remember that thing I said where I was like, Ted DiBiase could just have a match? I'm going to do that. Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase and Johnny B. Bad. Ted wins. Open match. Let him cook. Oh, I literally had him beat Johnny B. Bad. Alright, Ted DiBiase versus the Z-Man. Great. And that is a show. Alright, as mentioned, you gotta close with the Warrior debut. Yep. Let's put... Is there... Let's open with Steamboat, and then the Eddie face turn. That's fun. Let's do the Brigade promo, Catch Club. Larry Z promo is getting a little high on the card. They should be here. Alright, that's a show. This is another one where it's like, I don't know. I'm really afraid about this main event, because even though both those guys are really good, it's a face-to-face match, it's storytelling, I think this match might get like a 78 or something. I'm real worried about it. But you know, I'll go conservative and say like an 83. Okay, 81 for Steamboat and Chris Adams. I mean, you'll take that. You know what? Now that I really think about it, Ricky Steamboat winning a match could have just been the main event. I don't know why I overthought that. Complete success! Yay! Z-Man got a broken nose. DiBiase potatoed him. That's, don't expect that from old $1 Million Man. Yes, thank you, Arn. Oh, that's why. Arn was like, lay it in, brother. I will take a 93 on this. I thought Regal might tank this, but he did a good job. I think it's just the natural dichotomy of their this angle. A 70, sure. That's what the squash matches get. That checks out. Did Bockwinkel cook? Bockwinkel did okay. $94 for these guys, okay. Guys used to get hundreds every time. If we really wanted to get 100, we would probably just not have Dustin talk, but I feel like Dustin's got to talk. Otherwise, he's just being overshadowed by his dad and Jesse Ventura. Which he probably is anyway, but I don't know, it's been working. 77 for Awesome and Bam Bam. Bam Bam got a 90. That's wild. And then he got saved by his good friends, Too Cold Scorpio and Barry Windham. His good friends. His long-established, well-known friendship with Too Cold and Barry. Oh, Larry Z. Larry Z, get out of the kitchen. I mean, a 68 is fine. It's not like the end of the world. A 68 is like he cooked us a meal and he made us like hamburger helper. It's fine. It gets the job done. You're not like thrilled about it. It's okay, you know. He didn't even like spice it up and add stuff to it. It's just straight up the box directions. Yeah, 78. That's exactly what I said this was going to get. That's crazy. They really hate the face heel matches in 1993, which I mean checks out. Ooh, this got a 72. Okay. Ultimate Warrior's power and paint gimmick is adequate? Alright, man. I would have given it, like, legendary, but you do you. Alright. I mean, I did only give this 3 minutes, so maybe... Alright. Okay. I think we might do on main event, which in real life you would not do this on main event, but I think we might do like Ultimate Warrior 6 minutes unscripted because that might bomb. But if we, so maybe we dip our toes in it on main event and see how that goes. Yeah, Silver King, Godspeed. Z-Man broke his nose. Are you sure we can't just bring back the Rock? I mean, we could bring back the Rock and Roll Express. All right, back at Robarts. Great. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to put it on TV. I'm going to do 6-minute Ultimate Warrior entertainment. This is a dark promo. This is just for the live crowd. Just see if he can cook. Just only for you, Robarts Arena. Alright. Alright, we gotta do an angle. With Stan and Steve Austin. Where Stan's gonna be like, hey, what the hell, man? You are you working with the American Nightmares? He's like, what? No, they tried to attack me. I like Dustin, he missed. He hit you too, but I had to, I had to pin you. What else was I gonna do? But basically, they're gonna be like, Stan's gonna come in guns ablazing, Steve's gonna calm him down, and they're gonna decide they should work together to fight the American Nightmares. We'll work together to fight the American Nightmares. And then we should do... Cactus did not just win a match, so let's do Cactus. Taking on... You either die a hero or live long enough to become Celtic Shaq. Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that. Let's bring a local in. Who we got? Who wants to wrestle Cactus Jack? Brother Brutai. Oh, we booked him once. I forgot about that. Duke Drosy. Oh, he is not good. Fucking Kane. James Mitchell is not good for this, but I'm curious. Oh, yeah, he's very good at talking. Yeah, that checks out. Jim Steele. What a head of hair on this guy. He's bad though. Oh, Marcus Bagwell got with steroids. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, New Jack. God, New Jack is not good at anything. Oh, whatever, man. 6 minutes, Cactus wins. I thought maybe I'd do a wild brawl, but I don't even think you can do a wild brawl. We're just going to do a 6-minute Cactus win. Hard. I'm not going to do a hardcore match on our B show. They would not. I don't think we could do a hardcore match on fucking TBS at 6 o'clock on a Sunday or whatever. Eddie Guerrero and Ricky Steamboat. Let's have them interviewed by Tony. It's basically going to be like, Eddie Guerrero, you saved Ricky Steamboat on Saturday night. We saw a different side of you. What do you have to say about that? He's going to be like, well, like it was like I said to Hennig the week before, the way he's been lying, the way he's been acting to Steamboat, I don't like it. And then Steamboat's just going to come out and he's going to be like, hey, man, I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that for me. I appreciate you sticking your neck out like that. And they're going to real babyface shit. Shake hands, raise each other's hands, and Ricky's going to be like, hey, man, I'd love to work together with you. How about me and you team up to take out Kurt Hennig? He's going to be like, hell yeah, brother. We will also do a Jushin Thunder Liger match. Which means we get to borrow somebody. Mike Bucci's a heel? Let's bring in Mike Bucci. Six minutes. Liger versus Nova. Liger wins. And then not backstage watching a television, but like in the shadows of the arena, a camera is going to catch Kurt Hennig watching this match. He's going to be like peeking out from the curtain to watch it. Or maybe even like in the stands. Acting. Took a year, but Eric Bischoff has finally left the business. Let's go! Let's see. What else do we want to do here? Oh, Arn should cook. This is basically just going to be a screamy, yelling Arn Anderson promo about, like, Larry Z, you got the balls. You've got the nerve to challenge me to a dog collar match at Beach Blast. You're on, brother. I'm gonna choke the life out of you. Probably can't say that. I'm gonna make you feel bad. You're gonna have a bad time. You know who we haven't seen wrestling? The Steiner brothers. Let's give them a match. They've been yapping. Too much yapping for the Steiner brothers. Who wants that? This is a bad day. This is a bad day to be Pat Rose and George South, let me tell you. They have literally squashed these guys 2 times. who in the chat said these guys were stale earlier? How? What do you mean they're stale? Just because they're squashing the same exact guys for the 3rd time. Alright, let's bring in some locals to get squashed. Actually, Wolfie D would be great for this. Wolfie D and Mike Maverick. Those are some wrestlers, let me tell you. It's the wrong one. Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, Mike Maverick, and Wolfie D. No, the WCW tag titles are not on the line. Thank you. I think there would have to be a video package about, like, folks, if you missed it, on Saturday night, the Ultimate Warrior is here in WCW, you know? So we'll just do, like, Warrior Sting. Ron Simmons, Big Van Vader. Just, like, off-screen overness on all of them. Recap video of Warriors debut. Alright. I'm going to book some kind of, like, half-decent match for the people of Sarasota, Florida. I'm going to throw them this bone. Brian Pillman has done, like, no wrestling this month, so that's the good wrestling I'm throwing them. A Brian Pillman match. How about Brian Pillman and Too Cold? How about it? How about it? We'll do 10 minutes. I will do... How are you at high spot shit? Pretty good aerial and flashiness. I assume Too Cold is through the roof. Actually, not as high as I thought it'd be. Alright, we'll just do 10 minutes open. We will do Brian Pillman. We will do Tainted because he's a dirty heel. And we will advance the storyline of Dangerous Alliance versus Bam Bam. So I don't know if I put Too Cold in it. Recap video of Warriors debut is probably how you would open the show, actually. It would just, as soon as you turn it on, it'd be like, we got the Ultimate Warrior, just in case you guys missed it. Ultimate Warrior, we got him, he's here. Ultimate Warrior. Steiner Brothers, I would like the Liger match to be after the Steamboat promo. Cactus Jack and New Jack really slid up the card. I don't know about that. It's probably fine. I don't know. Austin and Hanson should cut a good promo. 70 on the dot. Oh yeah, we should guess the Warrior promo. I'm afraid it'll be bad. I think he might get like a 70 or something. Which, wouldn't be bad, but it's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna go low on the Warrior promo. I'm gonna say a 70. Yeah, 77. Which is not bad, but it's not good. It's good enough that I will let him and Sting cut promos together, I guess. Sting will bring this up to like a 90, probably. And then, hey, Ultimate Warrior, we got him. Look, it's the Warrior. Look who's here. It's the Ultimate Warrior. 70, yep. Mike Maverick was rusty. Oh, I guess no one else has bothered to book Mike Maverick. That's unfortunate for him. 79. I feel like Arn was cutting better promos. Maybe it's because he's in this not great feud with Larry Zbyszko. Can't be that. Can't be that. He's doing a bad job. Can't be the booking. This is going... See, this is going great. I stand by what I said. Can't be the booking. $70, yep. Sure was a squash match. Kurt Hennig acting, looking on, watching Jushin Thunder Liger. As Eric Bischoff goes, now wait a second. Now why is Kurt Hennig? Now why would he do that with the little pointy fingers? 70. That's a squash match. Honestly, a 27 for New Jack is better than I thought he might do. I thought he might pull like... I thought New Jack might get like a 12. His stats were not good. This is the promo that is going to single-handedly save the show. Oh no, the Steamboat promo was good too. Oh, this was good. I take back what I said. 82 for Pillman and Tuchel. This is a great show. You got like two great promos and like a pretty good match. Yeah, 84. That's a great episode of Main Event. Let's see. $16 days. So that would be 2 weeks left? 2 more tapings? I think we're probably going to get it to the next Saturday night taping and then call it a stream. Also, I want to make sure Terry is here, like, soon. Oh, SWS. Wow. Is there anything we would get from them? Wow, they are fucking... Goddamn, -6 million. Jesus. Well, we have TV in Japan. Japan is, like, the one place we do have TV. So we don't really even need to, like... We don't need to steal them for their TV deal. Probably just going to let SWS go out of business. But hey, let's see what that roster was looking like. You got Tenryu. That was their big star. That was their whole, like, hey, let's get Tenryu. If you don't know the story of SWS, it's actually pretty interesting. Oh, Knicks lost in overtime. Fuck. SWS was started by, like, a glasses company that was trying to get into the wrestling business. They just started like throwing around money and poaching wrestlers from New Japan and All Japan. Didn't go great. They went out of business pretty quickly, but you know they got Tenryu to jump, so that was something. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not looking good for that Thursday stream, everybody. Not looking good. I can't believe they went to overtime and then lost. They were teasing us. They were making us believe. Now, Nick, are you sure you don't just want the chat to book your shows? I know how much you love when we let the chat book your shows. You're always telling me, let the chat book my shows. Glenn Gilberti overweight? Oh, man. You hate to see it. I mean, here's the thing: if we let the chat book Collision, y'all would just like, drop a bunch of angles and start doing new stuff. But is it that much different than what Nick books? Would that really be so unusual? We start with Nick's pay-per-view the next time we stream, don't we? So that would be a big task. Terry's here. Let's go. All right, that's our draw for the next WCW stream, the debut of Terry Funk. Oh, Z-Man's fit. We didn't even check Z-Man. We were just like, oh yeah, his nose is broken. Yeah, yada yada. All right. Yeah, him and Cactus is gonna be crazy. I hope he never retires. I hope the game knows to just let Terry wrestle until he's 60 or whatever, 70. I'm gonna leave this here, so if I check it next time, I'll be like, "That's right, Terry Funk's here." Although I'm sure I'll figure it out, maybe. All right, well, that's going to do it. We will be back next Tuesday for WCW, and it's looking like that's probably going to be the only stream this week. It's looking like we're probably not going on Thursday because Nick will be watching the Knicks game. But, if that changes, I'll let you know. Follow my podcast Twitter at TIR Wrestling. I always post about the TEW stuff over there. I'll probably make a community post on YouTube as well, so, if you're not subscribed over there. Or, excuse me, for the YouTube audience. If you're not subscribed, you better subscribe and ring that bell to make sure you get that community post. Sorry, it pained me to do that. WCW, I think we'll keep WCW once a week. But I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. But yeah, like I said, I'll let you guys know. Next time we do WCW, it'll be the debut of Terry Funk. We'll probably make it to the pay-per-view. So next show will be a big one. And then next time we book AEW, whenever that is, like I said, I believe we get right into Nick's pay-per-view. So we will be starting right off with Grand Slam. I believe that is correct. And then it'll be my big episode of Dynamite right after that. So that'll also be a big episode whenever it happens. But yeah, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.